Hello everybody, it's Kirk with Calorie School, and today we're talking about the 3 reasons why you are having trouble losing weight. You've tried and tried and tried, something keeps getting in the way, and you're not making progress, but there's 3 main reasons why losing weight is really hard to do. The first reason is trying to follow random tips and tricks to weight loss. There's just too many people talking to you, just like me. I'm talking to you about weight loss. I could give you some quick tips and tricks, but that's not the way you want to do it long term. If you want to lose weight for a day, then go ahead and do something like that. But following these tips and tricks are just going to send you down these dead-end roads if you don't create a bigger picture for yourself. And what kind of tips are there? People push protein. That's like the biggest thing here. Eat a bunch of protein and you're going to lose weight. Well, is that true? I mean, protein is a builder. If the same thing that works for a bodybuilder should work for someone that's trying to lose weight, there's something wrong with that. It's not the right answer. And there's fiber. We don't digest all of the calories from fiber, so that's how you lose weight. Well, if you added that all up, it only adds up to, if you ate the most amount of fiber you could eat in a day without having explosive diarrhea, it would add up to about 20 calories, maybe 50 calories. And that could take months to help you lose weight. So you don't want to rely on something like that. So that's just another trick. Getting a lot of sleep, things that increase your metabolism, like eating spicy foods have minuscule metabolism benefits, and drinking tea. There's all kinds of things. Really, it's only exercise and activity that's going to increase your metabolism. There's a full chapter on exercise, page 47, and in there you'll learn all about exercise and how it helps you increase your metabolism and lose weight and all that stuff. But that brings me to number 2. The number 2 reason why you're having trouble losing weight is that you're trying to rely on exercise to do it. Unless you are an active exerciser, I call them super exercisers sometimes in these videos, but unless you're doing that, it is a small percentage of what's going to help you control your weight. You have to become some kind of an athlete or just a daily exerciser. You have to be working pretty hard in order for that to be a primary weight loss contributor. On page 51, we talk about exercise versus diet-based weight loss and the challenges with doing that. By relying on exercise for your weight loss, you are fighting an uphill battle. So get your exercise as you should and to help you burn some calories, but do not use that as your primary weight loss strategy because it doesn't work very well. And even if it did work very well, there's going to come a time where you can't exercise. And then what are you going to do? If you use that as your primary weight loss strategy and then you can't do that, now you're stuck and you're going to have to start to learn to control your calories anyway. So don't use exercise as your primary weight loss strategy. And the third reason why you're struggling with your weight loss goal and having a hard time achieving it and getting any weight loss is that you are not using a long-term resource. You need a resource that you can go to when you get stuck. There is so many ways to lose weight and so many things that we need to deal with on a daily basis in our lives, whether it's eating or activity or whatever it is. You need a reference to look at it. And if you just search it up, then we're back to reason 1, where you're just looking for tricks and tips. And, it's good to have a resource. Maybe you have a trainer and you go and you talk to your trainer. They can be a good resource. That's good. You need to talk to them. A lot of trainers focus on protein and building muscle and eating protein. That's about gaining weight in a way, or adding muscle, which means adding weight, and then using that as a kind of metabolism booster and helping you burn body fat by having a higher metabolism. But again, back to reason 2, if you stop exercising, then what's going to happen? And if you're not exercising hard enough, then you're not going to be losing weight, whether it's protein or whatever it is. So you need a resource, and that's what Calorie School provides. It's a small book, and you can just read it over and over. You can mark it up and refer back to the things that you need to refer to. This is what you need. You need a resource that you can rely on. If you have somebody, some videos that you want to watch, or you have somebody to consult with, like your trainer, that's really good, and that's a good support system. And if you have friends that do the same activity that you're doing, then that's your good support system for your activity, or some kind of diet plan that you wanted to do. You should have a team. And this is part of our New Year's resolution fix. We don't want the number 1 New Year's resolution every year to be weight loss. We need to control our weight. So why don't we just do it now? Use Calorie School as a reference follow it, and it will work. I promise you, it'll work. Just like most other diets will work if they follow the rules in Calorie School. Okay, so then just to recap, these are the top 3 reasons why you're having troubles with your weight control plan. And 1 is that you're just looking for all kinds of information. 2 is you're using exercise as your primary focus for weight loss. And number 3, you don't have a good long-term resource, a good resource that you can refer back to every time, a consistent resource, something you can follow. Get your copy of Calorie School. All right, thanks for watching. Mahalo. If you want to try fasting or avoiding certain kinds of foods, like I saw some guy saying it's your salad making you fat, or if you eat a bowl of cereal, that's why you're fat. I mean, if you want to avoid things like that, that's fine. Maybe that's going to help you lose weight. But is that what you want to do? You want to avoid that forever? You don't want to eat salad anymore? And if you're going to be fasting for a day or 2 days or whatever it is, that's great. What are you going to do the next day? Is that what you're going to do? Is this going to be your new lifestyle long term? Are you going to be fasting? Or is this just something you're going to do for a little while? Because if it's going to be something going to do for a little while, that is not a weight loss plan. You're going to have to be a regular faster if that's what you want to do. Whatever you plan to do, you want to keep this up unless you just want to lose weight for a month. If you have a wedding or something to go to and you want to lose a bunch of weight, go to your wedding and then just gain your weight back. Then, yes, do your tricks, do whatever you can and lose that weight. But I'm just going to guess that you would appreciate being leaner and lighter and wherever you want to be for that wedding. I'm assuming you think that that's what makes you look good and makes you look your best. Then why wouldn't you just want to continue that always? This is what Calorie School is all about. Developing a long-term strategy is by far the best way to go. You are going to be so much happier if you just get it under control instead of trying these little tricks and just trying to grasp at any exercise opportunity just to help you burn 100 or 300 calories now and again. Remember, it's 3,500 calories that help us gain or lose a pound of weight. A little bit of exercise here and there is not going to do that. A long-term strategy is what you need. So get your copy of Calorie School.